Welcome to day 5 of my 21-day challenge to creating your best year ever. I am happy that you are back, and today is a very fun and interesting day. So today we are going to look at our goals and our dreams, and I wanted to just ask you, how are they coming? Are they coming along? We're on day 5, and for some of you, you might be doing these like every other day and taking time to absorb them, and they're each like a practice that you add into your life. How are your thoughts about yourself doing? Are you finding that your thoughts are improving and more in line with truth? Are your affirmation cards benefiting you? Remember, everything is editable to benefit you. If something, like, I change mine frequently. If one suddenly I go, then I just remove it and throw it away or take it down or whatever needs to be done. Sometimes I write these words, like I said. You might put the words like in your kitchen or all over your life. You might put them, like I write a word on my wrist. I didn't do that today, but I do that during times when I find that I'm really having a hard time remembering that word. And if I just want to remember to bring more light into my world, I might write, I am light, or love. Like if I'm dealing with a lot of conflict, I might just write love on there, or peace, or joy. And I write it pretty with a pen, and I stretch it out over my wrist, and it changes. And I do that as often as I need to help my life. Sometimes I've written words or little affirmations on a piece of paper, and if it's one that like I really want to have in my pocket frequently, I'll just slip that paper in my pocket. I'll take packaging tape, and like that's my way of laminating it. And I have some that are so powerful that I just keep them, and I have them on my dresser. And if I feel like I need that in my pocket that day, and I know what it says, and I'll slip it in my pocket. And every time I slip my hand in my pocket, sometimes I pull it out and read it if I need the words in front of me. Other times I'll just recite it because I know what's on that little paper. It might seem silly, but these things have really worked for me in a really transformational way. So I am sharing those with you. Okay. Today, I'm going to just jump right in with one of my stories. A few years ago, I realized that I was lost. I had lost touch with who I was. Now, I have a backwards compass, so I am very used to driving in semi-familiar places, like in the cities, and that's Minneapolis, St. Paul. And I used to live up there, went to college up there, worked up there, and I still like get backwards in my directions on places that I'm going that like I don't go all the time. In my area, I know all my streets, and I know the best routes to go places. But my internal compass is backwards, and I don't know why, and it's not changed. So I am grateful to have a GPS everywhere I go. That is a new place. So I'm talking about where I am in my life, who I am, why am I here, what's my purpose, what are my thoughts, okay? I was lost. I had served everyone else. I worshiped God, but I had allowed other people and myself to neglect me. And kind of that doormat feeling. I got to thinking about this when a friend of mine asked me where I would like to travel. What would be my dream trip? And I sat there, and I had never thought about that. I had no answer for her. I probably ended up saying something like, wow, I'd really have to give that some thought. Now, she was like, what? You haven't thought about that? Like, I mean, she didn't say those words, but like to her it was a shock that I didn't like automatically know what my dream vacation was. Now, this is someone that travels frequently and plans out like 2 to 3 trips every year. So she has her destinations planned and which places she wants to go back and at what time point. But for me, I had no idea what my thought was, my dream, what my idea or preference of a dream vacation would be. I had no idea. None. A vacation that I would want to go on and things that I would want to do, I was empty. There was absolutely nothing in my head. I had made my decisions in my life based on what I thought everyone else wanted to do, to the point that I didn't even know anymore, like, if I would go out to eat, where would I like to go? And what kind of food would I like to eat? And what would I want to nourish my body with? And where would I want to go? And what experiences would I like in my life? How would I spend my time? And what activities would I enjoy feeling, looking forward to in my life? And yet that's my love language. We might get into that another day. But the special events. This all seems so odd to me that someone could even think about this and live in a way where they actually thought about those things. And then I got where I was like, Jude, why are you not thinking about these things? Where are you? Who are you? How have you gotten yourself so lost that you don't even necessarily see yourself in the mirror anymore when you look in the mirror? It was something, you guys, that I would ponder for about a year. It's like I had just had a conversation with an alien, and then suddenly I'm like, I'm the alien. I'm the one that's lost, that's misplaced. It was the craziest thing, but it had a really big impact on me. And honestly, I spent over a year pondering that question and my lack of an answer and lack of a thought and her ability to have that thought. And it just was something. So then, in the middle of all this somewhere, I was at a meeting with some friends. And we were doing a craft that was called a vision board. I thought of it as craft, okay? So we were putting our dreams on a piece of paper. And we had to stack some magazines. And of course, now you can imagine, do you think I went into this easily? Oh no. Oh no. I was like, this is sacrilegious. This is selfish. This is out there. I had zero connection to it. The others seemed to just be moving into it with ease and so much joy. There was so much chatter, and the magazines were flying, and oh, look at this. I love this kitchen. And do you like this? And look at this beautiful thing. And I was just like an outsider looking in on this process that was going on. So, of course, you can take this like everything. I feel like I'll be saying this disclaimer every day. You can take this and use it for complete selfishness and make it all materialistic, and I want this and this and this and this. I won't be happy if I don't have these things. That's not at all what we're talking about. We're talking about being able to see the things that would inspire you and encourage you. So my first one that I did, since I had completely lost my identity, it was wrapped up in everyone else's thoughts and dreams. And what would you like to do? Okay, where would you like to eat? Okay, and on and on. But I had lost my voice. I had lost my purpose. God was still number one in my life. But I was not seeing the value that he spoke over me. This is also wrong and not good for me or others. We took a pile of magazines, began finding things, pictures, words that we loved. I ended up filling my first one, with blessings that I saw in my life, things that I already had. My family, my children, my pets, music, my faith, friends, some quotes or words that inspired me, like faith and things like that. While it was okay, it was still no vision about the future. My next one would include things that I didn't already have. Things that I loved, things that would make my heart beat a little faster. A beautiful kitchen, a lake home, like, oh, I would like to live on the water. I didn't know that. Relaxation, like a concert, peace. As I've grown and had my eyes open to listening to God's opinion of me, what he says over me, the purposes that he has in my life to serve other people, I've allowed much needed space to restore my soul, and so I've edited my vision board. You can see that it will grow and it will change over time, and you might be as uncomfortable as I was the first time you do this activity. You might not even do it. The first time it's like, no, I can't do that. I don't see any purpose of doing that. But in time, just find those things and just start. Just start where you're at, no judgment. and make it yours. Let it be fun, easy, and enjoyable. And giggle about it. Have fun. Pour a cup of tea and just enjoy it. Do it the way that works best for you. Be comfortable with it. Own it. Knowing that you can adjust it simply by removing the picture and replacing it. And I look at mine, I don't know, probably every other day. I look at it, and it's a good practice to look at it and evaluate it and go, oh, I wonder why that thing is on there. And then just take it down or add something else on there. Put whatever works for you on there. So as you can see that this is going to grow and change and do what works for you. So your action steps is to create a vision board, dream board, goal post, whatever you like to call it. And then grab magazines, print things out, write things out, take pictures, family photographs, or a vacation or a sunset, whatever really inspires you. It doesn't have to be, it's not materialistic, but it might be. I'm inspired by beautiful kitchens because beautiful kitchens give me the feeling of family, of people creating really good, delicious meals together. And I love having family, everyone being in the kitchen, making a meal together, and all the things, chopping the vegetables, doing all those things. Someone's doing the dishes and cleaning the counters, and we're all just working together, visiting. That's what I love in pictures of a kitchen. It creates those memories for me, and that's important. And it's dear to my heart. You can tell by my facial expressions. Many of the images represent freedom and living fully alive, living that life that inspires you and brings you joy and the feelings of love, and not in a self-serving manner at all, but in a growing yourself so that you have more life to offer to other people. All right. One other comment. When you're putting things on, is kind of funny. I've heard people say that they put things on this vision board and that they didn't necessarily want. So in one outdoor picture, there was a goat, and this person ended up having a goat in her yard, and she looked at her vision board and there was a goat. So I don't know, not being superstitious about that, but choose wisely and cut out parts that maybe you really wouldn't want in there. Okay, lay out your vision board once you like it. Tape it, pin it to a board. I had one on, like I said, tag board. Then I had it in a manila folder that I could stick on my desk and open and look at. Now it's on a closet door in my office. And you can take pictures on your phone and have it on your phone if you're techie like that. Have fun with it. Dream a little, get your family involved in creating their own vision board. Look at it and be inspired, and have it help you to drive you towards, let's say that you're saving for a vacation that you want to take with your family to create family memories and enjoy those times with your kids and your family members. So you can set a goal, and that can be part of it, included on this. So, and think about what the attainment of these goals that you're creating for your year, what they will bring you. It's okay to think about how they will benefit you, the growth that you will have, the joy that will come to you, and the freedom. I think about being free to sit on the beach. This is the first year in my life. I've always had on my vision board that I will take 2 vacations a year. And I realized the other day that I had taken a vacation this past summer with my son, and in a week or so, I will be taking a second vacation with my daughter. At the time that this is posted, I will have already been on my vacation, because I will be posting this on January 5th, and I will be back from that. So really connect those and see that if they really will come true. So do those action steps. I'm excited for you to take these little steps to achieve massive growth in this new year and to bring you to the best year of your life. So we'll see you tomorrow already on day 6. Have a great day. Bye-bye.